Hello everyone and welcome back to Happy Acres for another video. First and foremost, as always, a big thank you for continuing to watch the videos, and to all the new subscribers. I appreciate when you put a thumbs up and like the videos, comment and share them. It means a lot to me. So a big thank you. I said before, even if just one person does something that I'm showing you, that's good enough for me. But big thank you as always to start. So on to today's video, and today we are going to need a hammer and a nail. Why? Well, I did this last year and I didn't do it with any vegetables. I did it with herbs and flowers, but it does make a great decoration for your kitchen. It's very rustic, and if you've got an allotment or an outside garden, again, I think it just adds a bit of character to it, and it's brilliant. We're going to plant in tins. Now, some people may argue and say, well, that's not healthy, because aluminium or tin and it gives off things, but I did it with herbs last year and I'm still here. I didn't have a problem, but I did it with flowers as well, and it just looks good. It looks really nice, and I just left them like that, but you can decorate them or put like a stripe of chalk paint across and then write on them. That'd be quite good. But I did it last year and brilliant. It was a really good fun activity to do, so I'm going to show you how I did it. So first of all, we have our tins. These are being washed out nice and clean, and now we need to give them some drainage, because the one thing we don't want to do is when we water them is to have them drown basically. So we need to get some holes. This is where the nail and the hammer come in. This is not really a proper hammer, this is like a heavy duty hammer. So just nail in the top. If children, you're going to do this with your parents, be very careful, and then just one hit, let the nail go through, pull it out. I'd say get about 5, one hit, 5 holes should be enough. 3. Watch your mum or dad's fingers when you're doing this. So we got 5. You know what? I'm going to go say 6. Let's put one in the middle. So there we go. We've got our drainage holes now. So I'm going to do the same in the other one. So I want 5 again. I just think these are very good. If you're not too keen on putting herbs in them, then just do them with flowers. The one thing I think that benefits these tins is that they attract the heat, so they warm quite quick, so germination shouldn't be as long. So if we look at the bottom, there's our holes. If we look through the camera, we can see our holes there. Fantastic. What is the next job? Well, the next job is to fill them. And as always, we have our compost with our magic ingredient, which is the tea leaves and coffee grounds. I forgot that then. Today I'm just going to pour that straight in there, because these are tins, so they're going to need filling quite well. In there, I would say I've got 4 or 5 handfuls of compost, homemade and shop mixed, and then I would say there's about 3 handfuls of tea leaves in there as well. So just give these a good mix, and it just looks so nice when you're mixing it. I really have got a problem with smelling compost. Not just have I got a seed problem, I've got a problem with smelling compost. I love smelling it. Just think it's all that work that you put in to do it. Right, let's have a smell. That smells beautiful. So the first thing we need to do is we're just going to dig our tins in. Super duper. And I would say fill them pretty much nearly to the top. Let's fill our second one up. I have been asked many times, why don't I wear gloves? Well, I just don't like gloves. I like to get my hands dirty. Yeah, good press down. So we've got enough to go on top. Right. So we've just got enough left to put on top. There is our tins. What are we going to plant in them? Well, so we need to plant now. First of all, we need a label on the front so we know what we're going to be planting. I'm just using masking tape. I want them to look as retro as I can. I just love how they look, me. I love it. So in this one, I'm going to plant chives. And there's no great science to this. Some chive seeds, they look like onion seeds, they're little dark seeds, and then all we're going to do is make sure you get a good sprinkle all the way around. Super. I think that's, yeah, let's be generous. I love chives in cooking. Right, so now we need to write chives on the front. Not the best writing on the front. There we go. We've got chives. And then in this one, I'm going to plant some parsley. I love parsley. Love it to add it to cooking just at the end. And these seeds are completely different. These are like a very light brown. Again, there's no real science to it. Sprinkle on top. Not everything is sprinkled on top and filled with compost. But for our videos, I just try to choose nice ones that are easy for kids to do. So on this one, I need to write parsley. So we've got parsley and we've got chives. Right, now we bring in our special ingredient. A very thin covering, very thin. And I wouldn't pat it too firm. There we go. Super. So now we need to water. I know how much you enjoy looking at my Happy Acre cups. I'll share it nearly every video. Again, it's just simple. We're going to put 4 tablespoonfuls on top of each. I'm getting it all over. I am so messy. There is no need to cover these at all. When you put your water on, if it just exposes the seeds a little bit, just put a bit more compost on top, just sprinkle it on. Not that it's going to hurt them, but there you go. So there we go, planting in a tin. That's a first for some of you. It does work. Did it last year, as I said. So all we need to do with these now is put these in your windowsill. Put them on a dish, just put them in your windowsill. Not in a windowsill where you get too much light, just a little bit of light, because you don't want them to get too hot in the tin. When they start growing, and then in round spring you can place them outside, and I just think they look good in the garden. So there we go, planting in a tin, herbs in a tin. Thank you for watching again, and until the next video, it's a goodbye from me, and please continue to watch.